He has done, and he's got it. Well played. Not even any thoughts of not taking it on, I don't think.
8. Nine. Sixteen. Seventeen. 24. 25. 32.
'So
3.
the ball's opening up, and Judd Trump in business here. Good black that he potted. Second shot of the break.
40. 41.
'Still on blacks.
48.
Oh, the red wriggles in. We've had a 147 of course this year. Mark Davis in the deciding frame against Neil Robertson in their final. Group 4.
56. 57.
'Trump has made 2 147s
64.
in competitive play.
65.
'Well, next red secures the frame.
72.
It's whether he can get back for the black.
Foul.
Oh dear.
Judd Trump 72. Barry Hawkins 4.
Well, that's interesting, isn't it? He's fouled, but Hawkins still needs a snooker because there's 68 in it, 67 on. He's obviously caught a red on the way through, but Hawkins actually does need a snooker because the red went in, of course. No maximum then. Judd Trump still came away from that shot 4 points up, because although he fouled, the red went in, which took 8 points off the table. Well, if he gets a snooker off out of this, then this is a miracle. Not quite. Trump just having to be careful. It's only one snooker required. It's harder for Hawkins with all these reds on. If you can clear a few of them out of the way, then obviously there's fewer reds for Trump to be able to hit. And this is a chance here on this long red. Needs a big colour. The blue's okay.
1. Six. Seven. Fourteen.
Still one snooker needed, 54 in it, 51 on.
Barry Hawkins 14.
Just hasn't quite come close to laying a good one yet. There's a bit of noise coming from somewhere else in the building. Chance to put him in trouble here. Didn't want the red in. Didn't get the snooker. Cue ball needs to stop. He's okay, he's on the black. He's got a chance now to lay the snooker on the last red on the right hand side.
8.
Just looking at where he wants to leave the cue ball to do that.
9. $16.
Sounded like a kick actually, which is why he's not finished tight to the pink.
Barry Hawkins, 16.
Didn't sound a good contact, and it may not be a snooker. .38 in it, 35 on. Judd Trump looked to have had the frame won. At one stage he's on for a maximum. Well, looking to swerve it. I think he's decided against that. Well, yeah, he's coming off a couple of cushions. Oh, now he doesn't want the in off.
Oh,
Either way, Hawkins can now win the frame. Well, Just waiting for this cue ball to stop.
Barry Hawkins 4.
Makes it easier for Hawkins
And a miss 3.
because there's now 30 in it. Of course, it can be called a miss. Seems a long time ago now that Trump was on that 147 attempt. Well, he pots the red. He needs a killer.
One.
He needs a killer because there's only 29. There's 29 in it. There's only 27 on. So something's got to go in here. Otherwise, he needs a snooker again. It's the pink. And he's potted it. Every credit.
Seven. Nine.
So Hawkins finally got the snooker he needed. Can he steal the frame now? This would be a great frame to win. Great shot from Hawkins to get on the brown, and this now the key shot, getting on the blue. He does, he'd fancy him strongly to go 2-0 in front.
Sixteen. 21. 27.
So he needed a snooker, he doggedly pursued it, he got it. He needs the black now to steal the frame and a 2-0 lead. And that is class from Barry Hawkins. He showed the other side of his game. They had the big break, the 93 in the first frame. Judd Trump had a 72 break in this frame, not enough. Hawkins battled back, and Hawkins a frame from victory at 2-0. Yeah, good clearance in the end. As I say, just showing the other side of his game there. He's very patient as he played for the snooker. Eventually, it paid dividends. It's table one. Look at that, 38 minutes, the frame. John Higgins and Mark Davis. That's the first frame, by the way, that we very briefly saw there. And Mark Davis has won it. Davis has 2 points over Knight. Higgins, because he beat Dave Gilbert 3-0, also has 2 points. Very tight group, still only 2 points separating all 7 players as it stands right now. Just waiting for Hawkins to return before we get on with frame 3.